Civil war in the United States has exploded. Mexico is also going through its own civil war. A new superpower will emerge out this chaos in the Americas. Florida, Georgia, and Illinois have partnered in a coalition to bring new world order. Thousands of soldiers fighting each other for democracy. Near the end, only one country stands in the way of peace. That country is Alaska.
What's up, guys? So, finally it happened on day 53. Alaska decided to invade me. As you can see, he started right on the top of north through Oregon, I guess. I'm not gonna say I wasn't prepared, but I kind of knew he was gonna do it, but I wasn't sure if he was gonna go full on or what. But he went straight on. He didn't have strategies. All he did is, he didn't even do a good job invading me. He just gathered some troops. I guess he didn't gather them for a few days now. And he sent them to the front. So since I still had a lot of my army, I'm talking about maybe 80% of my army in the East Coast and Northeast Coast, you can see there by Canada, all the way up Canada. Even though we have railroads, most of the country, it still took me a long time to get to California, Northern California, or Northern Oregon to fight this guy off. Because as I've been fighting with Mexico and a lot of AI, I didn't have the need to build a lot of tanks. So that wasn't my strategy with Mexico or the AIs, because the AIs, they have a lot of level 5 forts. So I didn't really need tanks. But since they had sometimes literally at least 20 days of not doing anything, just having their army, put the army together, he had about, Alaska didn't have as much army as South Dakota, but he probably had about 2,000 troops and a lot of tanks. So that's why he came down, but like I said, he didn't put them all together. He just was sending, like, he wasn't really sure if South Dakota was going to attack us too. He probably did think that he was, or I don't know, he probably didn't trust South Dakota either. So he had a lot of troops on the border of South Dakota as well. But that turned out to be a bad decision for him. The first few days I'm going to show you, day 54, 55, yeah, he did a lot of damage. In the beginning, kind of felt like he didn't, because I had some troops. I have most of my provinces on the left there, including Georgia. They were all level 5 forts, which helped me a lot. But you know how it is with level 5 forts. If you have those big tanks, especially like that big one, and you have a lot of them, the level 5 fort doesn't really help you at all. It does, but it only minimizes the problem. Yeah, so you're gonna see it's gonna take me a long time. I do have an army, Air Force of 35 planes, bombers, and it's the same thing. They're all on the East Coast, so I thought they were gonna fly to the West Coast, but no. For some reason, it sent a little car drove all the way down, and that took a long time. But I knew he was gonna get there. Throughout this whole time, I was talking to Alaska. We were cool about it. I said, okay, well, I know you were gonna attack me. And he's like, oh yeah, well, it's a game. I said, yes, it is a game, sir. You can do whatever you want. And to tell the truth, it only backtracked for another week and a half. I didn't want that, but he did it. He made us wait another week and a half to win this game. But we had a really good fight. Just the beginning. Still sending a lot of troops, and he did kill a lot of troops. I'm talking, he had a lot of time. The troops were at 100%. My troops were not. Ever since we stopped fighting with Mexico, my troops were not 100%. So I'm gonna show you guys day 4, maybe a couple days for fighting until we basically broke through. Wait for the other ones.